Hello everyone. In this session, I am going to discuss different types of the filters in hydraulic system. In the hydraulic system, the contaminants will enter into a hydraulic fluid or a working fluid. The contaminants may enter from the external of that system or that may enter due to the some of the parts working friction. Due to that the particles will be enter into the system. That may be from the external or internal. The contaminants will be enter into the hydraulic fluid or a working fluid in the system, and those should be filtered in order to have the proper functioning of the hydraulic system. And because of that, at the various stages the filters are used, and those filters will filter the oil, and the pure oil will be flowing in the system to perform the required function. The function of that filter is to remove the contaminants from the hydraulic fluid or a working fluid. And there are different types of the filters which are used to filter the hydraulic fluid, and those I am going to discuss. And here, the first, the different types of filters in that based on filtering methods. The first method is that mechanical. This type normally contains a metal or a cloth screen or a series of metal discs separated by thin spacers. Mechanical filters are capable of removing only relatively coarse particles from the fluid, not the thin particles are uh, so smaller size particles are not removed from this system. The only the coarse particles are removed by using this one, mechanical filters. The next type of filter is a absorbent. These filters are porous and permeable materials such as paper, wood pulp, cloth, cellulose, and asbestos. Paper filters are impregnated with a resin to provide a added strength. That is, whatever these paper filters are there, those will not have the strength. In order to have the strength, those are impregnated with a resin. In this type of filters, the particles are actually absorbed as the fluid infiltrates the materials. Okay, that material, whatever the filtering material is there, when the fluid passes through that one, the actually the whatever the particles are there, those are absorbed. Hence, these filters are used for externally extremely small particle filtration. The small particle filtration for that purpose, absorbent type of the filtering is used. Next one is that adsorbent. Adsorbent is a surface phenomenon and refers to the tendency of particles to cling to the surface of the filters. Here the filters what are there is a surface phenomenon. Whatever the particles present in that working fluid, those will be attached to the surface and thereby separates from the working fluid, and that is called as a adsorbent. Thus, the capacity of such a filter depends on the amount of surface area available for the uh, attracting and depositing the that whatever particles present in that fluid. Adsorbent material used include activated clay and the chemically treated paper. The adsorbent material what is there, that may be a clay, activated clay or a chemically treated paper is used in this type of the filtering. The next one, depending on the amount of oil filtered by a filter, how much quantity of the oil is to be filtered. Based on that, the classification we are going to take. First one is full flow filters. In this type, complete oil is filtered. Full flow of the oil must enter the filter element at its inlet and must be expelled through the outlet after the crossing the filter element fully. And this is an efficient filter. However, it incurs large pressure drops. This pressure drop increases as the filter gets blocked by contamination. Here, the difficulties associated with that one. The pressure drop will occur when the filtering material, whatever is there, that is blocked by the contamination. Here, at the inlet, the whatever the fluid is there, contaminated fluid, that will be enters here, and that will be due to that pressure, the filtered material will be moving in the through the outlet line. Like this is the filtering material through which it will be completely passing, through which it will be completely passing. And some of the fluid which contains that is a heavier particles contamination, those will be falls below. Okay, thereby the whatever the fluid is there, that will be completely passed through this one, and whole oil which is flowing through the system is filtered by this type of the system. The totally oil which is flowing in the system, that all it will be complete filtered, and that's why it's called as a full flow filter. The next type is that proportional filters or a bypass filters. Here, all the oil flowing in the system is not filtered. Partially, it will be diverted to the filtering system, and partially, it will be directly supplied. In the due course of the time, the complete filtration will occur during the working of the system. In some hydraulic system applications, only a portion of the oil is passed through the filter instead of entire volume, and the main flow is directly passed without filtration through the restricted passage. Here we can see that one. This is the proportional flow filter. In this one, this is the main line, and part of the oil is entering to the filter here and passing to the through the filtering material, and that will be moving in the upward direction where the venturi is used, and that venturi creates the lower pressure so that the whatever the filtered oil is there, that also enters into the main system. And to provide this make the provision to enter this filtered fluid, this venturi is provided in this one, and this is the main flow. A part of this one is flowing in the main line only, and part will be flowing through the bypass filter or a proportional filter, and that again enters in this one by providing the venturi, and that is venturi creates a low pressure region, and due to that it filtered oil also enters into the main flow, and thereby the filtering will be taking place. This is the second type of the filtration. These are the different types of filters which are used in the hydraulic systems. Thanks for watching. If you like, share, subscribe and comment.